It was in late November last year when Isuzu Philippines Corporation introduced the highly anticipated 3-liter VGS variant of the MU-X SUV in the Philippines via the thrilling Isuzu Off Road Fest at the Bonifacio Global City. There, along with the D-Max pickup, the MU-X showed the power, comfort, and stability of a bigger, brawnier engine. Well, IPC's guns haven't let up since then. A little over 4 months later, IPC was at it again, now bringing members of the local motoring media to a much bigger and wilder playground in northern Palawan on board the 2016 MU-X, still with a 3-liter VGS engine, but now equipped with a few pleasant surprises up its sleeves. This time, we rode this handsome metal beast of burden on dusty trails to meet some really tall and really striped animals straight from the wilds of Africa.
The transition from the concrete jungles of Manila to the picturesque wilds of northern Palawan can be surprisingly short, smooth, and comfortable. Just like how Isuzu Philippines Corporation did it last April 6. From NAIA Terminal 3 to the Francisco B. Reyes Airport in Busuanga was a quick 1-hour flight. But the real traveling occurred right after we walked out of the airport and into the comfortable, spacious cabins of the 2016 Isuzu MU-X 3-liter VGS sport utility vehicles waiting to take us to our destination. The road from the Busuanga Airport to the dock to Calauit Island could hardly be called a road, as our convoy negotiated a 90-minute ride through near-zero visibility, dusty trails, over makeshift wooden bridges, and on one occasion, a water crossing. We were rewarded, however, with an unbelievably beautiful coastal scenery and a feel of the rugged Australian outback. At the Calauit dock, it was a 20-minute boat ride to Calauit Island, a 3,700-hectare wildlife sanctuary called the Calauit Safari Park, created by former President Ferdinand Marcos in 1976, and home to dozens of free-roaming zebra, giraffe, and the endemic Calamian deer. This afternoon, our group mingled with these majestic animals, the third-generation offspring of the original migrants from Africa that were friendly enough to allow us to feed them their favorite leaves straight out of our hands, and even take a selfie with them while they ate. After such very close encounters with the tallest of the mammals, it was time to head back to our own beasts of burden for the trip to the exclusive Busuanga Bay Lodge. There, our group immediately felt relaxed with a warm reception from the staff and a view of the Busuanga Bay that took our exhaustion away. That night, after a sumptuous dinner and a fiery cultural performance, IPC officials led by its president Hajime Koso found it opportune to address media participants.
We just had a full package today, traveling by air to Busuanga, driving on rough road and highway. And yet, I still feel like having a party tonight. I'm not surprised because I have a Isuzu MU-X as my comfortable and ever dependable ride. Now more powerful than ever. Tomorrow, I'm looking forward to seeing more of this beautiful place called Coron with all of you and abroad the Isuzu MU-X.
The next day was entirely dedicated to exploring the islands of Coron. After a filling breakfast by the poolside, it was time to put on the sunblock and the swimwear. The group explored two of the most popular natural attractions, Siete Pecados Island and Coral Reef, and the calm, clear freshwater Kayangan Lake, site of the now famous Coron hilltop photo foreign tourists most likely to see in most Palawan tour brochures. Our refreshing dip in the lake was quickly followed by a hearty lunch on one of the islands. Then it was time to head back to the comforts of our home away from home, Busuanga Bay Lodge, for another night of socials and simple entertainment. It was also an opportunity to find out from Koso himself the upgraded features of the 2016 MU-X.
Yes, we are here in the island paradise of Busuanga, Palawan, for the special media test drive of the 2016 Isuzu MU-X 3-liter VGS variant. We invited a small group of motoring media here in the island to let them experience the superb driving performance of the MU-X 3-liter variant. This event is preview drive for the 2016 Isuzu MU-X, which is now loaded with the latest in the safety and infotainment technology.
IPC EVP Takashi Tomita, after rendering a stirring French version of My Way, was as straightforward as can be about the 2016 MU-X.
MU-X is for value for money. That means we equipped very many equipment, very useful, with very reasonable pricing. Please visit our showroom and look it, touch it, and drive it.
As you know, Busuanga and Coron has not been completely explored by so many local tourists yet. We have seen a lot of foreign tourists, but very few local tourists. So in a way, Isuzu is holding an event here, and of course our small way of also promoting the tourism spot right here in the north part of Palawan. And we decided to have an event here so that we can test drive the new model of the MU-X, wherein we can traverse different types of roads, different types of terrain. As you have seen, from the time we arrived at the airport, we went straight to Calawit Island by traversing a very rough dirt road. Different kinds of roads and different colors. We passed by some reddish and pinkish sand and dark brown sand, and uphill, downhill, but I think most of us were very comfortable inside the new MU-X. I'd like again and again to invite all your televiewers to please visit all our 35 outlets nationwide. Almost all of them have a test drive vehicle of the MU-X where you can also test drive, and we are very confident that you will come to appreciate the latest 3-liter MU-X vehicle.
There you have it. Our 3-day adventure in Busuanga and Coron shows just how at home the 2016 MU-X feels on unpaved and unpredictable rolling roads, as well as it does on the concrete jungles of the cities. The 2016 MU-X and its safety and infotainment enhancements have truly heated up the already fierce competition in the mid-size SUV segment in the Philippines. One thing's for sure though, when the dust settles, the Pinoy buyer ends up the big winner.